You're listening
You're listening
You're listening
to another episode
of the FreshTakes
podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the FreshTakes podcast. I am the best bearded host, Tank, here alongside with my two co-hosts, Pat and Tim. What's up, boys? How y'all doing?
Look, I wanted to get ready for the award show and the best bearded, so I made sure I trimmed up the other week.
I think I got that on lock. I might not have the most organized one anymore, but you know what? I got
the most prepared last week. Oh yeah, let me look for my answer real quick.
So, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the first quiz trivia thing that we're going to do this week, and it will be Tim versus Pat and a trivia against each other, knowing who knows me the best. So, give us a second. We'll get the boards right up, and we will take you to there. All right. Well, we got the boards up and running, and since Tim went first last time, we're going to let Pat go first this time. And again, this is how well do you know me? And the first picture up, you see 4 pictures of WrestleManias. And my question is, which is my all-time favorite WrestleMania?
All right.
So you have WrestleMania 18, you have WrestleMania 19, WrestleMania 17, or WrestleMania 20. I think that's 24.
24.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so let me see if I can recall this first. 18, Rock and Hogan main event. 17, Austin and Rock main event with Austin turning and joining McMahon. I want to. What was 19 was Benoit beating Hunter and Michaels, right?
I'm pretty sure.
And 24 wasn't that Cena, Orton, and Triple H?
Pretty sure it was a triple threat, yes.
Yeah, I would say, because wasn't that the year the Taker won the Rumble and he fought Edge?
Yes.
All right, so we got our bearings straight. So Pat, you get to go first.
Yeah, no, clearly his favorite is, I'm sure of this 100%. There's no guessing here. Is WrestleMania 19.
All right. On a personal knowledge, because Tank and I used to be in a wrestling organization together, I know that his favorite is The Rock. And I don't think he really likes Hogan, so I'm going to say it's 17.
Or wouldn't that
Both of
be
y'all are
18?
wrong.
Wow.
Tim, I think you meant to say.
Well,
no,
okay.
he was saying 17 with because I hate Hogan.
Hold on. Last year when we did mine, we did it because we did it if you guessed the same thing that you got to go again. So all right, yeah, what's the answer?
Right. So I hate Hogan, but I've always said this was my all-time favorite match of Hulk Hogan's. And my all-time favorite wrestler is The Rock. So it is WrestleMania 18. So both of y'all do not get a point. All right, next slide.
That's crap.
So as you can see, this is all about Food Network channel. I do love Food Network channel. So out of all these 4, Tim, you get to go first this time. What is my all-time favorite Food Network show?
See, this is one of them things that I don't think you've ever once have talked to us about. But from context clues, just from a post I've made on Facebook before, I'm just going to throw out there that Chopped is your favorite.
What do you think, Pat?
I can't tell, but it seems like you would enjoy the Guy Fieri's. I'm going to say Guy's Grocery Games.
Again, both of y'all are wrong. It is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
I picked the wrong
But-
guy. Damn it.
Here's the thing: when Pat said that I love Guy, which I do love Guy, and I've eaten at his restaurant when I went on my honeymoon in Vegas. But I'd love to meet Guy. But no, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives is my all-time favorite show.
Triple G out
So
of
next
is mine.
slide. Who's that?
I said Triple G is my favorite.
Yeah.
So that's my second one. All right. Again, these are chefs. This is Justin Warner, Guy Fieri, Jetila, and Antonio LaFaso. And
Pat, you're up
so
first.
goes to you, Tim. Who's my all-time favorite cook, chef?
Well, no, it's Pat's first. I just went first.
Yeah, I go first.
Did what? Oh, okay, then yeah, it goes back to you, Pat. Do apologize.
I forget what's Jet's last name again?
Tila.
Tila.
Yeah. Only because I've seen him on the most like cooking shows and guest appearances.
All right.
I'm gonna guess him.
Okay.
So are we playing the if you both guess and get it wrong, you get a second guess?
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, because I was gonna guess Jet Tila too.
Yeah.
Wrong.
All right, so then my second guess is gonna be Antonio LaFaso.
Antonio. Yeah. I guess give me Tucker from Something About Mary.
It is Antonio LaFaso. She is my all-time favorite chef.
All right, I thought that he was
my
gonna
second-
be like, "Look,
my
guys,
second
Guy
favorite,
Fieri."
No, my second favorite is honestly Justin Warner.
Can't stand that guy. All
So,
right,
go to the next page. All right, so these are some of my favorite baseball players. But on this page, there's one of my favorite players, and it is either Sammy Sosa, Mariano Rivera, Barry Bonds, or Mark McGwire.
I'm gonna take from the context clue since you're a Yankees fan. I'm going Mariano Rivera, Marinero Rivera.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of my instant gut reaction because I was like, he's a Yankees fan. How can it not be? So I was going to guess Mariano.
You're correct. It is my all-time favorite player.
Yeah, Marinero Rivera.
Fun fact, I actually got to see him on his very last season play against Baltimore in Baltimore. So that was really stoked
I have
for
a
me.
picture. I have a picture from right above the warm-up pen I took of him at that game.
Oh, really?
Look at you
Yeah.
guys. I went to go
Nice.
see the Nationals. It was Nelson Cruz's final year. You know, when he was
Okay,
washed
we're not
up and
talking about
nobody
you here,
cared
Tim.
about anymore.
All right, next slide, please. All right, as you all can see, this is musicals. So, which one is my all-time favorite musical?
I have never once heard you talk about a musical.
I have. When you talked about The Greatest Showman, I said which one was my favorite.
Oh, then let me take a break and go watch that video real quick.
Is it my turn to go first?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess if we were talking about it and you said it wasn't that, it's probably not The Greatest Showman. I don't foresee you loving Cats. Rent's a great story, but I don't know if the music would get you, so I'm just going to guess Grease.
All right.
Okay.
I've never seen Rent or Cats, so I'm just eliminating them. And like Pat said, I'm pretty sure you said that yours wasn't The Greatest Showman whenever we did mine, so I'm going with Grease as well.
It is Grease. Good job, guys. Good
You
job.
definitely look like a big Olivia
Fun fact.
Newton-John person.
Fun fact: I went and saw Rent on Broadway when I was in high school with the theater.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did
Next
you
slide,
know?
please.
Did you know that this year Hugh Jackman is actually on Broadway doing The Greatest Showman?
Really?
That'd be worth it.
I would say I might spend the money.
Well, So next slide is clearly 4 social media apps. Honestly, the FreshTakes podcast participates in 3 of these, but which one is my all-time favorite social media?
All right, so this is hard. I feel like you're always posting on Facebook, which I'm pretty sure your Facebook is linked to your Instagram, so that automatically just posts it to your Instagram. So I feel like you don't actually use Instagram. It's just Facebook doing it for you. I see you always posting TikToks, which makes me really want to say TikTok, but you're always adding to your Snapchat story. But you said the other day on Facebook that I'm your longest Snapchat streak. So that started almost 4 years ago. So I want to feel like you
Has it been
just
that
started
long?
getting into Snapchat. Almost 4 years, yeah. It was 2021 around July-ish. So
Holy crap.
I'm gonna go with TikTok. And
Pat?
I'm doing that mainly because you mainly ran our TikTok until I started taking over.
Yeah, I'm just throwing the shot in the dark towards Snapchat then, because I know you post and share stuff from the other ones, so I'm taking the oddball out, I guess. Snapchat.
So you're going Snapchat, Pat?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is TikTok.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, I've been using Snapchat for I think it said I was joined in 2015, I think, and I've been using it since. But I've had streaks, and people just stopped doing my streaks. But yes, Tim, you are correct. You are my longest streak on Snapchat. But on it is TikTok. So congratulations, Tim, on that one, and Pat, I'm sorry.
See, and I
Next
also
slide.
wanted to say Snapchat because you said we should create one for the channel, and I was like, I don't see a reason
Aha.
behind it. And I was like, maybe it is Snapchat then, but I went with my gut.
Well, here is NASCAR. These are 4 drivers. You have Dale Jr., you have Denny Hamlin, you have Kyle Busch, and you have Kyle Larson. And Tim, if you have talked to your brother would most likely be able to tell you who my favorite driver is out of this picture.
Um, oh, Pat goes first.
I feel like you're a Kyle Busch guy, but I could be very wrong. I don't know where I'm pulling that from, but I vaguely remember seeing Kyle Busch typed somewhere in the past 2 years.
Okay. Tim?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're going with Bush?
Yeah, I'll go with the Bush.
I'm actually pretty sure he hates Bush.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would
He
say,
could also hate him.
I'm
But
pretty sure there is a post that he shared where Bush was yelling at another driver and he ripped into how much of a baby Bush was. So, and I'm gonna say it because I'm pretty sure my brother is also a big fan of this driver, and that's probably why they talk. I'm gonna say it's Kyle Larson.
Both of y'all.
Damn.
My current favorite driver out of this list right here is Kyle Busch currently. But my all-time favorite is Dale Jr.
man,
Dale Jr. is my boy.
I bet you don't know my favorite.
Can't stand Denny Hamlin, I would say.
Nah, dude, I've told you it before. Because I told
Then
you I
it is
stopped.
Junior.
No, I told you I stopped watching NASCAR because he retired.
of all time,
Yeah, of all time.
Jimmy Johnson.
Nah, that's my brother's.
Oh, Tony Stewart.
Is it? It's not Kevin Harvick.
It is Kevin Harvick.
Kevin Harvick.
Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer are my 2 all-time favorites.
Ooh,
Anytime I
one,
played,
Clint Boyer.
say every time I played NASCAR, I always drove one of those 2.
So honestly, Tim, you have to take this slide real quick and then ask your brother who my favorite driver is and see if he can get it.
Okay.
So next slide. All right. So this is 4 sports. You can see it's discus, golf, football, and soccer. My question here is, what sport did I participate in high school?
Oh. I'm just gonna no reasoning or anything, just because it's kind of the odd one out. I'm going discus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, only because of my love of myself doing it in high school, I'm going discus as well.
You played discus in high school.
Just ninth and the start of 10th, but I did it 7th and 8th grade as well, like middle school.
Okay. Well,
Fun. I like
unfortunately, both of y'all are wrong.
All right, should we get a
golf.
second guess?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, you're going golf? I was going golf.
So you're both going golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. We got a winner. It
Damn.
was golf.
You definitely seem like a
Out there.
discus person.
I wanted to do discus, but every time there was tryouts, I was legit sick and for
I
tryouts, and I could not make tryouts. So please, next slide.
think you do two more.
All right. Yeah, this is slide number 9. All right, these are theme parks around the area. You got Knoebels up in PA. You got Kings Dominion down south. You got Busch Gardens. I can't remember where they're at. And Hershey Park up in PA. Which, out of this picture, which one have I not been to?
Oh, I tried to bait you in this one the one time.
Well, just based on your descriptions, I'm gonna guess Busch Gardens because you didn't know.
I'm about to say. I'm going Busch Gardens because I think Hershey you went recently.
I did go to Hershey recently, but you're both wrong.
All right, so
Damn.
then King's Dominion.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kings because Knoebels is too iconic to not go to.
So, fun fact: Knoebels with Weiss's, my mom worked there. They would rent out a big old pavilion area, and the employees would get to get free tickets, and we'd go up there all the time. But you are both correct. Kings Dominion, I have not been to.
Well, Pat, I'm gonna hurt your feelings, but I've actually never been there. I've only been to one of these, and that was Hershey Park. I haven't been to the other three.
I have not
Really?
been. I was supposed to go to Kings Dominion, but I got sick, so my cousin went instead. And then I've been to Knoebels a lot because my younger sister's grandparents lived like 20 minutes from it. So anytime we'd go up there, we'd go over.
My
The last time I
family.
went to Busch Gardens was when I was in my younger 20s, and we went for like the Halloween Fright Night stuff.
Mm, my family wasn't really into stuff like this, so we never really went to anywhere. It wasn't until, I had my own job and friends and stuff that I started going to Hershey Park a good bit. So
Yeah,
yeah, the only amusement parks I've ever been to is Hershey Park and Kennywood.
Okay.
good old Kennywood.
Good old
My
Kennywood.
wife
I
says
think I
you're
was like
lame,
9
Tim.
for that.
My wife just said you're lame.
Hey man, I'd like to go now. I plan to take my son to a bunch. Maybe that's a group
Right.
trip we
Not
can plan.
lame, they're
All right.
just expensive.
Well, yeah, expensive too. F group podcast trip.
Well, my screen just went black, so I can't really see,
Well, hey, you
but
got
I know the
Uno,
last slide.
Solitaire, Rummy, and Go Fish.
Okay, so out of this question is, what is my favorite card game?
Um, I mean, you seem like you'd be a big fan of Rummy
Hello.
because I think Rummy's a good game. But
All right. So you're going Rummy?
no,
You're
I
going
didn't.
Rummy there, Tim? What about?
I didn't pick Rummy. I said I think, but
Okay.
when I got that NFL Uno for Christmas, you seemed really into Uno, so I'm going Uno.
Okay.
I mean, as someone who loves Rummy and Solitaire to an extent, in my personal opinion, Uno is just so much fun to play. So I'm gonna guess Uno.
Well, y'all are both correct. Congratulations on that. And
Woohoo!
a question though for you guys: are you all the type that if somebody lays a draw two and you're up next and you have a draw two, you lay your draw two, and you like double stack your draw twos and your draw fours?
Always. I don't care about that rule.
That's me. If you got to draw 4 and you laid on me, I'm laying mine down and I'm making that other person draw 8 or draw 4. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, I keep going.
So with the scores counted up, Tim, you have 7, and Pat, you have 6. So Tim, you know me better than Pat.
Hey, I must have miscounted because I had 5 for Pat. But hey, that's better than what you guys did for me. I think Tank, you had like 4 for me. So we definitely know who's the better friend. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That is how well do we know Tank. Don't forget, we will have another video out this Saturday where Tank and Pat will be working together in another trivia to try and beat me. The score is 1-1 right now. But other than that, on to you, Pat.
I'm surprised I only lost by 1 or 2. I think I did lose by 2 somehow, but either way, I'm glad I know Tank. When he first announced that it was Who Knows Me Better, I almost pooped myself because I was I literally don't think I know that much other than like your favorite wrestlers or stuff like that. We've talked about your favorite movies, favorite NFL players, but I didn't do too bad for not knowing. So, Tank, yeah, on to you, buddy.
Well, you can follow us on the good old X, aka FKAARTA Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Currently, everything's all on the YouTube. So, and I did drop a TikTok recently. If y'all want to go over and take a look at it, asking about big trades, what your all's, or even free agent signees. Who was the biggest one that you all are like most shocked about and favorite about? So, other than that, I will see you all on Saturday because I know Pat and I are going to take down Tim. Other than that, Tank signing off. Peace, y'all.
Bye, everybody.